What if I told you that everything you think you know about Elon Musk's companies is wrong? Most people see a rocket company, an electric car manufacturer, and a satellite network. They see separate businesses competing in separate markets, but they're missing the bigger picture. Musk isn't building companies. He's building a single, massive, interconnected machine. A machine designed for one purpose and one purpose only: to do what no government or empire in human history has ever dared to attempt. He is building the infrastructure to colonize another world. Every piece of the puzzle is already on the board, from the rockets that will carry us there, to the robots that will build our homes, from the tunnels that will shield us from lethal radiation, to the artificial intelligence that will manage our survival. In February 2026, the world realized that these aren't just tools. They are the components of a $400 billion empire that is about to become humanity's only ticket to the stars. But as the first starships prepare for launch, we have to ask the one question no one is prepared to answer. When we leave Earth behind, who exactly are we handing the keys of our future to? This is the story of the Musk empire, and it's much closer than you think. Let's start with the obvious question. Why Mars? Musk says it openly. He wants to make humanity multiplanetary. But here's what nobody talks about. Mars is hell, literally. The surface temperature drops to minus 60 degrees Celsius. There's no oxygen. The radiation is lethal, and the atmospheric pressure is 1% of Earth's. You can't survive on the surface. You have to go underground, which is where the first piece of the puzzle comes in: the Boring Company. Most people think it's a joke. It's not. It's the infrastructure for Mars. While everyone laughs, Musk is literally building the machines that will tunnel through Martian rock and create underground cities. These aren't theoretical concepts. They're being tested on Earth right now. The Boring Company has already dug tunnels in Los Angeles. They've proven the technology works. Now scale that up to Mars. You need shelter? The Boring Company builds it. You need power? That's where Tesla comes in. Solar panels and battery systems. Musk controls the entire energy supply chain. He manufactures the panels, the batteries, the megapacks, everything. On Mars, you can't rely on fossil fuels. There's no oil, no coal, no natural gas. The only reliable energy source is the sun. And Musk owns the technology to capture and store it. You need transportation? Tesla. You need to move people and materials across the Martian surface? Electric vehicles. Musk has already proven they work on Earth. Now imagine them on Mars, where there's no air resistance and the gravity is 1/3 of Earth's. They'll be faster, more efficient, and more reliable than anything we have today. But here's the problem. You can't send humans to Mars to build a city. The journey takes 6 months. The radiation exposure is dangerous. The cost is astronomical. So Musk built robots. Optimus, Tesla's humanoid robot. It doesn't need air. It doesn't need food. It doesn't need heating. You send it to Mars, it works 24/7, and it never complains. Optimus can handle repetitive tasks, construction, maintenance, everything needed to build a Martian city. And unlike humans, robots can be sent in massive quantities, hundreds of them, thousands of them. They arrive on Mars and they start building. But here's where it gets interesting. Who controls them? The signal delay from Earth to Mars is 20 minutes, one way. You can't control robots in real time. You need artificial intelligence. You need a brain that can make decisions independently. That's where Colossus comes in. Colossus is the most powerful supercomputer on Earth. Musk built it specifically for this purpose. It's more powerful than any government supercomputer. It can run advanced AI models that control the robots, manage the city systems, and handle emergencies without waiting for instructions from Earth. The AI doesn't need oxygen. It doesn't need food. It's the perfect manager for a Martian colony. Think about it. Robots building the city artificial intelligence managing the robots, all working autonomously. Humans arrive later after everything is ready. After the tunnels are dug, the habitats are built, the power systems are running, and the infrastructure is stable. That's the vision. That's the plan. Now we get to the part that proves this isn't just theory. Starlink, Musk's satellite internet network. There are 10,000 Starlink satellites in orbit right now. That's 65% of all active satellites in space. 65%. Musk owns more satellites than every other company and government combined. Here's the real reason why Musk needs Starlink: Mars communication. The only way to connect a Mars colony to Earth is through satellites. Radio signals travel at the speed of light, but even at that speed, the signal takes 20 minutes to reach Mars. You can't have a phone call with someone on Mars. You can't have a video conference. But you can send data. You can send commands. You can send information. Starlink will be the backbone of Mars communication. It will connect the colony to Earth, allowing scientists and engineers on Earth to monitor the colony, provide support, and maintain the connection to humanity. Without Starlink, Mars is isolated. With Starlink, Mars is connected. And then there's Neuralink, Musk's brain-computer interface. Imagine this: humans on Mars connected directly to the AI systems through Neuralink implants. They can control the robots with their thoughts. They can access information instantly. They can communicate with each other telepathically. It sounds like science fiction, but Neuralink is already being tested on humans. It's real, it's happening, and it's the final piece of the puzzle. Here's where it all comes together. February 2026. Musk doesn't just own these companies separately. He merges them. Not literally, they remain separate entities, but operationally they become one integrated system. SpaceX delivers the robots and supplies to Mars. The Boring Company builds the underground infrastructure. Tesla provides the energy systems and vehicles. Optimus robots do the construction work. Colossus AI manages everything. Starlink maintains communication. Neuralink connects humans to the system. Each company is a component. Each component serves a specific function. Together, they form a complete ecosystem. A machine designed for one purpose: Mars colonization. Think about the elegance of this design. Every piece fits perfectly. There are no gaps. There are no missing components. Musk has thought through every problem. He's built a solution for each one. And he owns all the solutions. No dependencies on other companies. No reliance on government contracts. No waiting for outside technology. It's all in-house. It's all integrated. It's all under his control. And the timeline is aggressive. SpaceX is already testing Starship. The Boring Company is already digging tunnels. Tesla is already producing vehicles and energy systems. Optimus is already being developed. Colossus is already operational. Starlink is already in orbit. Neuralink is already being tested on humans. This isn't a 50-year plan. This is a 5-year plan. Musk has said publicly that he wants to establish a self-sustaining Mars colony by 2030. That's 4 years away. But wait. Before we celebrate humanity's multiplanetary future, let's ask the question nobody wants to ask. For whom is this Mars? A ticket on Starship costs $250,000 minimum. That's not colonization of humanity, that's evacuation for the rich. 10,000 satellites. The most powerful AI on Earth. Robots. Energy. Communication. Infrastructure. Everything belongs to one person. Not a government. Not the United Nations. Not humanity. One person. On Earth, there are constitutions. There are courts. There are elections. There are checks and balances. There are laws. On Mars, there is none of that. No constitutions, no courts, no elections, no laws, no borders, no government. There is only the person who owns the infrastructure. the person who controls the satellites, the person who commands the AI, the person who built the tunnels, the person who owns the energy. Musk isn't building a colony for people. He's building the first private nation in human history. And he will be its king, not elected, not accountable to anyone, not constrained by Earth's laws or institutions, just a king. With absolute control over everything: communication, energy, transportation, labor, and information. Every person on Mars will depend entirely on his infrastructure. Every breath of air will come through his systems. Every calorie of food will arrive on his rockets. Every bit of communication will flow through his satellites. Every decision will be made by his AI. This isn't colonization. This is the creation of a new form of absolute monarchy. And the scary part, it might actually work. Because Mars has no existing laws, no existing governments, no existing institutions to challenge it. It's a blank slate. And Musk is writing the first chapter. So the question isn't, will Musk colonize Mars? The question is, what kind of world will he create there? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, and let me know what you think in the comments.